Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a short video for you guys. I'm gonna show you this beautiful new ink I got from a Montblanc Boutique here in Toronto, Canada. This Saturday I was invited to Montblanc Boutique from the girls there to try out the Bespoke Nibs and their box with all the bespoke custom nib options that you can make with Montblanc. So while I was there, I also picked up the new Hommage to Pierre-Auguste Renoir Bleu Outremer ink. I probably butchered that, sorry, but it's so beautiful. This is light blue, like this kind of shade between light lilac and light blue, sky blue. I don't know how you want to categorize it, but it's so beautiful. I have to show it to you. So let's open our notebook. I have my Emily and my discs, A5 slim configuration here to show you. These are all the different nib grinds I have tried, Bespoke Nibs at Montblanc Boutique. I really loved some of these specialty nibs. I love the signature small. I think it's so good for everyday writing, for signatures. It's a little bit broader but still rounded at the edges, so it's so smooth, glides so nice, but gives some variation in your writing. Really good with signatures, or yeah, it is really nice. This is the signature large. That is that wide. I think both of them have two slits and a nib. The signature large is just wider, I think 6 millimeter. This is a little bit smaller. Both, this is also very nice and interesting, but it gives a really huge writing. I think this is for those specialty calligraphy, if you want to write Gothic letters. Calligraphy straight, and calligraphy turned left and right. This is calligraphy left, so it would be the nib cut like this. So instead of straight, like this one, actually this one, this is cut to the left, or maybe they told me wrong, maybe this is to the right, I'm not sure, but anyways, this is the one that looks like this. And yeah, this one needs adjusting your hand, so it's not like really you can grab and fast. This is real for calligraphy writing. They have this signature large is rounded at the edges. It is not cut like this, it is cut straight, but the edges are rounded, it's smooth, versus calligraphy straight, which is also cut like straight, but it's more sharp cut at the edges, so it really gives more line variation. And look at this here, this is really like thin side stroke. But if you want to write cursive with it, like here I am trying to do, it's really, you have to kind of tilt it differently. So this requires more slow writing than these two. They have then the flex nib. I was really afraid to flex it totally. But I'm liking it. I just was afraid to flex it. In the notebook they provided me to write on their notebook, I also wrote with all of these nibs more text. This is just for me to keep, so I can remember whatever I've tried and liked. And yeah, this is just for my memory. I asked them if I can do that. This is a Tomoe reverse sheet of paper I'm using here. And yeah, there's a twin line nib, the one that has a little hole, so it makes two lines. So when you write letter L, it writes both lines together. It's so interesting. You can do very interesting stuff with this one, but yeah, requires very slow writing. So you see how the lines here overwrite. So yeah, you really need to go slow, but interesting. Then the obliques, I wanted to try those because that you can get free of charge with any pen you buy. And I really like the ballpoint nib. This ballpoint double broad medium is the one that writes double broad on your regular holding. When you tilt it a bit upright, it's medium, and then yeah, it goes double broad, broad, medium when you hold it like totally more up to the paper. But you can turn it around and also write totally turned around, and then it writes also a smaller, thinner line, medium. So I was quickly just writing this. I think it can go even thinner than this, but it's really, really interesting nib. That's the one that has a little ball at the tip of the nib. So really, really funny looking nib, but really interesting 360 turning experience. Like you can write any angle with it that you want. These are oblique fine is part of the bespoke, but oblique medium, the regular oblique medium and oblique broad and double broad are part of the regular free of charge nib swatching program. And this is the curved large. I love this one. I also tried the curved small nib, which felt a little bit scratchy, and you really have to pay attention how you position the nib on the paper to not feel scratchy. But the large one was better, much better. And this is different lines I got with it, and then turned upside down is what I got here. Then the italic broad felt super smooth and nice. This is really nice too. And then this is me showing and trying my ST scribe nib afterwards to compare, so I can really feel after those oblique nibs and italic and calligraphy, and how this scribe, which is more like architect type nib from Special Grind on an ST from Josh Lax. So this is totally normal position the hand, more upwards to the paper, thinner, and with the new Renoir ink, which is really beautiful. I want to show you now the ink. So it is really gorgeous. Perfect lighter blue for spring and summer. Here it looks more purple on this inner cap, but in reality it's even more blue than here on my screen of what I can see. So let's try it. I have my trusted Kakimori nib on a Kaweco SketchUp holder. Let's dip it in. Gorgeous, such a gorgeous blue. I don't know if you like it as much as I do, but I love it. This is thinner lines, really nice. Look at that. The shading is also there, and some pooling. It has even almost like lilac-y purple, nice shades. hope you like it. Look at this. Light blue. So yeah, trying to show you towards the light on this side. Gorgeous, gorgeous ink. I'm gonna show some photos on my Instagram profile and some videos with daylight. And Asti Sugar Rush with the special grind scribe nib from Josh Lax. You see, you can write different angles with this nib, and it has the feeling of an architect nib. That's what I know from the internet. I don't have or own any architect nibs, but I want to get some in the future for sure. I love this. You can write interesting typing letters, and you can also write cursive letters. It depends how you hold your pen. I don't mind switching the angle. That's also what I do with my stubs. This is straight. This is at an angle like this. This is like this. This is, yeah, it depends. If you write with it normally, it's thicker. If you raise it up, it's a bit thinner, horizontal, and then if you raise it fully up, it's thin, both of them. Have to get myself some more grinds like these. I think that's why I like the curved calligraphy from Montblanc. I think Naginata Togi nibs, Japanese nibs are like that. But yeah, wanted to showcase the ink. And another thing I wanted to show today is the new paper I got, which is this Kokuyo Biz paper. This is in an A5 size, which is perfect. You just take it out. Let me just move you, yes, a bit away so you can see the size of the paper. This is my A5 Slim Emily. So I'm just gonna cut and punch for my discs here and use this with my ring binders, like the personal rings. And the paper is white, nice, and it works with fountain pens. This is what I tried yesterday, last night when it arrived from Amazon. I really recommend buying this. Very good. I think it cost me $25. You get 500 sheets of paper in here. It's not super smooth like Tomoe River paper or Clairefontaine paper, but I feel it's smoother than Irofo paper. So this is the same pen. Of course, it shows a little bit lighter writing than the Tomoe River here, but nevertheless, this will be good for my rings because I love, this is the paper I can print my inserts on easier than on Tomoe River, but I will also, and Tomoe is more expensive. You get 200 sheets for, I think, around $20, or is it 30? I'm not sure anymore, I have to check. I bought it around Christmas time, so I have to double check what it costs now. But both are great papers, and now I won't buy Irofo paper anymore because the one pack in A5 that I got, it is good. I will keep it for my ink explorations and my pen and ink binder I'm making, but this is more cream tone than this. Even though it says on the listing it is also white, the paper I got feels a little bit more yellowish, this Aerofol paper. It's more thick, and let me just take one out. And it has this rougher feeling than this one. Of course, Tomoe River is the smoothest, but this one is good to write with, good to print on for your binders. It's less thick than those printer papers, and it takes fountain pens like this one, but this one feels even thinner, and it's wider. So I'm gonna print on this one for my ring inserts. And the writing, yes, this is like the nib glides slowly on this. Like you really have to, it probably shows color better. Let me see. Yeah, there's no feathering, no bleed through on this Kokuyo paper, like it doesn't bleed on the Aerofol. Both are good papers, but for the money and cost, I think you get more for this because you have 500 sheets in this pack. And you can even buy the A4 size. You will get 500 sheets, but also fountain pen friendly paper for everyday usage, scribbling, notes, your binders, if you're printing your inserts yourself for those agendas. I'm gonna cut more for this planner and for my A5 disc and for my Franklin Covey compact in personal rings, which is this size. This is old Tomoe River paper here, but this is this size. Now I can easily print on A5 and punch and put it here. Do all my monthlies and weeklies like that. This is great. Some of you have shown this on your YouTube channel, so thank you. Now I have a good paper, and I can print myself all the inserts till the end of the year with much less cost. Okay, that's all, guys. Thank you for watching, and I hope I see you in the next video. Bye.